Ken in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Dick Cheney?
Hello, Tom.
Hey, Ken.
I just totally agree with you about the immigration issue. I was a Border Patrol agent many years ago, and it was an absurd and dangerous job then. It probably still is.
Yes.
My question to you, sir, is we have been under the thumb, in my opinion, of President Cheney for the last 13 years. How much is he currently making through his no-bid contractors all over the world from this administration? I don't need anything but a round billion in your firm.
Well, it's a good question. We don't know. I mean, he's also very good at concealing that. The one thing that we do know is that in 1999, when Dick Cheney, I believe it was the year, when Dick Cheney was president of Halliburton, they bought Dresser Industries, which was a company that had a huge asbestos liability, and Cheney thought that he could get around that by, getting Congress to pass some laws or something to help him out, and which he had done in the past on other things. Halliburton, for example, inventing fracking, he got that rule changed. Of course, he was vice president when he got that rule changed, but still, he thought he could help him out, and he couldn't. And Dresser Industries was bankrupting Halliburton. When Dick Cheney was elected vice president of the United States, and I think this is the reason why he told George Bush, when Bush went to him and said, help me find a vice presidential nominee, Cheney said, how about me? I think the reason he said that was because he knew that Halliburton was on the verge of bankruptcy and that he was going to be out of a job. And not just out of a job, he was going to be in deep trouble. And so he said, pick me, I'll be vice president. And then when he became vice president, the question was asked, how much Halliburton stock do you own and what are you doing with it? And he said, I own 300,000 shares, as I recall, and what I'm going to do with it is none of your damn business. And so I don't know how much he still owns. What I do know is that in the first year of the Bush presidency, Halliburton started getting billions of dollars in no-bid contracts where they didn't have to compete with anybody, and they went from a company being on the edge of bankruptcy and total and utter failure, driven into the ground by Dick Cheney's business decisions, to being a very, very wealthy and, a company that's spinning off huge profits for their stockholders like Dick Cheney. So I'm with you, Ken. I get it. But I can't give you a number. I'm sorry.